Hey planner friends, how's it going? Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. My name is Ryan and this is A Man with the Plans, and we're back on my Erin Condren Colorful Hourly to do a plan with me for the week of Monday, January 14th through Sunday, January 20th, 2019. Alright, so today I decided I didn't want to use a full kit, but I realized that I had this book here. It's called the On The Go Planning Made Easy stickers. This is by the shop Planning Made Easy. And I really like just how fun the colors are, so I'm kind of going to use as much as I can from out of here and just get some use out of it. I was trying to clean out and I saw lots of things that I hadn't really been using, and so I figured I would take advantage of some of these check boxes and all this good stuff. If anybody wants the It's a Leggings type of day sticker, you're more than welcome to it. But some of these are good. Give me my wine, right? So we're going to go ahead and pull these in here and see which ones I can find. I love her weekend font. And then I'm also going to use, I used this washi back in December, I believe, but I'm going to use this sort of black and like pattern with the teal and the orange. I think it'll just sort of match nicely. So I figured, what the heck, we might as well just use this. So I am going to lay this down along the bottom here, like I usually do. I've really been somehow liking running it all the way across. I don't know why in particular, but it's been working for me, so we're gonna do that again. And I have my Dunkin' Donuts card somewhere on the table here. I swore it, there it is. And again, I'm not the washi cutting master, but this week is, you know, moving right along. It's one of those things where like I can't believe we're already into January. It's just one of those things that I find kind of crazy about how time is moving right now. You blink and like a day is already over. And I remember as a kid, days used to seem like they went on forever, and now as an adult, I feel like I blink and a week has gone by, and that is just crazy to me. So we are going to put down this washi over here as well. I believe this is by Scotch brand from, I got it at Target probably over a year ago now. It's a really fun font here. It's a really fun color, and I like the pattern. I don't know, I grew up, so funny story, my mom as a kid, our house was completely covered in like Southwestern type stuff, like literally everywhere, like cacti and little coyote things, and for some reason I get a similar vibe from this pattern here. So Mom, if you're watching, I'm not making fun of you. It was a really fun place to grow up. But yeah, our house had like literally all sorts of stuff like that in it, so good times. This washi I'll put down for my morning routine, and I will leave a link to the Miracle Morning book down below in the description box. Eventually I'll do a sort of wake up with me video, but that requires me to like actually, I don't know, prepare the day and look halfway decent when I get out of bed, you know? Because usually it's one of those things where it's my time and I'm trying to, you know, focus on myself and my day, and the camera might make that a little bit hard, but you know what? I'll do it at some point if you guys are interested. So yeah, using the teal here to block that time off, the 6 a.m. hour. I will use one of these little stickers here. Let's see. Looks like we'll be using this one and the teal, I guess. Yeah, those make the most sense. So we'll start here. And I'm using my Erin Condren dual tip marker for this. That's better. A little bit of an oopsie there. We'll throw that in the garbage pile. We'll lay this fella down over here. Perfect. I like how that's looking. So Monday we have a bunch of meetings we have to take care of. Normal workday stuff. So I guess we'll start with this teal one up here. And this is a meeting I have every other week that I'm responsible for the sort of committee functions for. Okie dokie. Actually, I'll add the time in there just so I can remember, although that's why I have an hourly, right? 11 to noon. And then I'm actually having lunch with a staff person that is going to be joining one of our committees and trying to just give them an overview of sort of what we've done and where we're going. So that'll be good. So I will throw down that sticker. Now I believe I have with me, yes I do, I see them. These are the PlannerKate S477, and I'm gonna throw down one of these sort of salmon pink, or maybe I'll do the teal, the little lunchbox guys, or what else matches this? Yeah, I'll just add this little lunchbox over here. I'm trying to layer as best I can, but it's hard. So, and then we'll throw that down, even though I just covered up the actual name of the meeting. So we'll move over just a little. I'm okay that it bleeds over. Some people don't like that, but you know what, let me zoom you guys in a little bit so you can see more of what I'm up to. Ignore my hand with the shadow, it's just that time of day. Yeah, that looks good. And then we have one more meeting for the day, which I will use the teal again. And this one is about our survey, and I think I might actually be able to get off of this project, which is kind of nice. So hopefully they'll be good without me. I'm sure they will. They're a good team. So there we go. We got all the squiggly guys done. And then I'm gonna add down here at the 5 o'clock hour that I better work out, and that I should be all said and done. And so here, we'll move on to the next day. I have a team meeting. Ooh, let me switch. So I like that this book has a bunch of different stickers all in one sort of little resealable, not resealable, a little coil here, so you can kind of take it, keep it in your backpack. That's what I've been doing for a while with this, and I seem to have forgotten about it, so I'm glad I'm getting back into it. So yeah, that wraps up my Tuesday. The rest of the day is going to be a work from home situation. So let's go ahead and throw that down here. And thankfully, I don't think I have many meets during the week anymore for the season, which is nice. So that's pretty cool. Well, first of all, while I'm back here, we'll take this pink weekend. Ooh, I forgot that these were hard to peel because they're kind of stuck in there with that font. But I think that is super cute, so we're gonna lay this over here. Perfect. Whoops. That's fun. All right, now that we've got that taken care of, I'm gonna use this pink sticker here with the arrows. Just kind of go across like this. I don't know, something different, right? And I will just write, we'll use the WAH, work at home. Excellent, I love how that's starting to look. The other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull the teal workout tracker from, this is, actually, do they have work checkboxes here? I think they might have habit trackers in here. So let's try to stick to one kit if we can. They do, okay. So I'm gonna do these two. We're gonna stick them down here as well. We'll do one for workout, and we'll do one for no spend. There we go, great. So that's Tuesday. I'm really liking the theming of this right now. Maybe we'll add the black washi in somewhere else too. So Wednesday, I've got 2 meetings. And I think we are going to add something in here. We'll use one of those little squiggly ones to start with. Actually, you know what? Let's use this guy. And so we have a work group around what we're calling climate of resistance. I believe we'll be changing the name and merging some stuff. So that meeting is over here. We're fortunate enough to get a couple other folks involved. So it's going to be from 1 to 2. I'm hoping we're able to get some clarity around where this work is going, which is always helpful. And I know that the sticker says 1 to 2, and it's a 2-hour box, but I'll probably be working on it afterwards with some of the action steps, which is a good thing, right? So nobody's mad. And then we will go ahead and write, one of the committees I'm on, we're doing some update stuff here, so serve updates. Let me get a sticker straighter than I had it earlier. There we go. That's looking quite nice, actually. I'm really happy with how this is going right now. Sometimes I feel like you're midway through a spread and you're like, I'm not doing so hot with this. All right, so the next thing we're going to do here is we have another update meeting later on Thursday, but the first thing we have is a management meeting that we have pretty much at least once a month, so I'm gonna write that in. It's funny, for these meetings that happen more than once, I feel like I should save the little post-it note, but I also feel like I'd forget between now and then. And then I think we're having a team lunch. That's kind of exciting. So I'll put that down, and I will go back to the same sheet we had earlier for the lunch bags, because they'll play nicely off of one another, and you've got the space for it there, right? So we'll do another, it was the light pink we did, right? Yeah, fun. Ah, that is cute. I like it. I like it a lot. And then the rest of the day I'll be working from home getting everything done. The serve meetings you see on Friday are the ones I was talking about. We have a lot of things going on with that committee, and so I'll just kind of put them down. There's different work happening underneath this, so I'm meeting with as many of the people as possible to get all those taken care of and have most of the planning done. However, some of these might need to get rescheduled because I have some stuff I need to do on Friday. As you can see, I'm heading down to a meet later on that night. So I better get a move on and get some of these things rescheduled. And we'll go back in here. All right, wonderful. So we'll pull this up. I've got a meet actually pretty far away. It's about an hour and a half in each direction. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lay down some of this washi and just note that like, you're gonna be traveling for quite a bit. Thankfully, the meet I have on Saturday, this invitational, is close to home, so I won't necessarily have to be doing a lot of driving when I get back the next day. I've made that mistake before where you have like 2 far meets back to back, and as much fun as it is, it does start to take its toll on you, because driving, I don't care how good of a sport you are when it comes to driving, but you do get tired from it. So I got this sheet a while ago from Coffee Break Planner, and I honestly don't even think it's on our shop anymore, but I'm going to use these for my meets. I had used them for that for a while, and so I'm trying to make sure I can use them. And I'll put in parentheses what role I am. I'm a kick count timer for the Friday night meet. And yeah, they don't match the color scheme, but what do I care? And then Saturday, I have a meet, and we think we have a later start time than normal, so that will be fun. I'm going to use probably one of these ballerina folk, but I'm going to take the, where did it go? I'm going to take the teal washi tape here and just kind of mark off, I believe it's like 9 to 4. Let's say 4, we'll say 5 o'clock. I'm not 100% sure, but all things considered, if that's what you're going to be doing. And so we'll do the girl in a little passe over here. I don't put the high school in, I don't know why. It's just not necessarily relevant. And we have actually an email system that we track with it, so it's kind of easy to keep track in my head. So I don't necessarily need it in my planner. There you go. And I'll go back in and I have to check the meet invite information, but I'll add the actual time I have to be there. So then moving right along, we have to do some grocery shopping and some meal planning, which those of you know I do really enjoy the whole meal plan, meal prep thing. So I've been glad to sort of get back into that. Actually, I made the greatest recipe the other day. It was called, one of my friends, Bridget, shared it with me. It's called Dorito Crack Chicken or something. It's actually the simplest thing ever. So I'll leave this down here. You know, we'll do the 9 o'clock hour. But it's essentially, they have the Fiesta Ranch seasoning packet, and then they have boneless chicken breast, then use fat-free cream cheese, and then a can of the green salsa, the salsa verde, and it comes out so good. It's like, and you just throw it in the crock pot for, I don't know, 8 hours. And it's kind of one of my favorite things, and I never expected it to be so delicious, so. For all those proteiny things that like, normally it's like grilled chicken, boring, not this time. So let's see which one kind of matches. This guy does. You know, we'll use the mint one, that's fine. So these are the little shopping carts. I don't know where my grocery bags are from, I can't remember the name of the shop now, Paper and Clips, but that'll have to do. There, and so we'll take some of this teal washi again and just block off an hour or two. Because it's amazing how long that stuff can take sometimes. You never, like I'll go to 130. Just because like leaving it in the slow cooker and then I have to measure out like all of my protein and stuff. And then the last thing we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to do some filming. So I'm gonna take one more sticker from here. We'll use one of these guys. I'm gonna do what I've been doing lately and sort of turn it sideways. There's a lot of work involved with getting a YouTube video up, which I don't think I fully appreciated before I got involved in it. So, you know, I have to say shout out to all of you content creators and YouTubers as well. I really appreciate how hard you all work, and just know that we're all working on this together, and I don't know, just giving you all some kudos because content creators have a tough job. So yeah, that'll round that out. But overall, that's where the spread is at right now. I'm really enjoying it. Let's go ahead and fill in the sidebar, and then we can call this week done, right? So what I'm also gonna do to sort of break up some of these things here is, this is me trying to decide what I wanna do. So I'm gonna do a checklist down here. I don't know why, but I feel like it should be here. Boom. See, I like that. And then I'm also gonna go ahead and they have the weekly counters, and I always use this for, hold on, let me pull this back up because I don't want it to be smushed. Come on, you can do it. You can come back up. I'll leave him for now. This will go here, and I will also track my weekly spending because that's been, we'll do daily spending. That's what I meant to say. Daily spending. Perfect. And we'll go ahead and put the lunchbox back. Yeah, see, that works perfectly. And then down here, I'm gonna put workout in the teal. Ignore our ambulance friends, they're just trying to get people to and from the hospital. Meditation. Excellent. So, that about wraps it up the week. Actually, you know what I should do? I need to remind myself to make a hair appointment, so I'm gonna use these stickers. I don't even know where these came from. They were like a D-stash at one of the planner events. So I'm gonna put this over here up top to just remind myself, like, hey, figure out what time that's at and get that done. But then the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put down this teal sticker that says, do I have to adult? Because the answer, in my opinion, is always, yeah, you kinda gotta adult. That might not always be the most fun, but it's always well worth it. And I will stick that back over it. That's super cute. This turned out great. It's funny, I forgot I had this and it worked super great, and I will leave the link to her shop down below so you guys can check her out if you'd like. It's an Etsy shop. So let's zoom out so you can see the whole thing and we can say goodbye. Ooh. All right, how cute. Well, that about wraps it up for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. And it helps me out if you go ahead and do that. Also, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, you should go ahead and do that too. I make new videos every Monday and every Thursday. And actually, I didn't put my YouTube videos in, but I will actually get to the baby steps video that didn't come out last week. I had some stuff going on. But yeah, you can find me over on Instagram at A Man With The Plans. You can find me over on on Facebook at A Man With The Plans. And also, I have a website that I will leave the link down below for, down over there. It's amanwiththeplans.com. It's just a simple blog, nothing too crazy. It just usually goes a little bit beyond normally what I put on my YouTube channel, and I can talk a little bit more about stuff, particularly around like adulting, so a task I'm slowly starting to work on. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment with how your week is looking and what you're using to stay organized in 2019. And until next time, planner friends, bye.